everybody, Ark Nova here, getting back some more Let's Play Trails Sim Zero. As we left off, we got back, did our report, and now we have to go investigate mains, but we are actually going to keep doing some requests. We're also gonna upgrade some of our slots and open them up. All right. Good. Oh, upgrade. Oh, her slots are fantastical. Requesting help with inspecting the train bound for the Empire. I'll take all the help I can get. I'll be waiting at the Crossrail station. Alright, Crossrail station, here we come. I have some money. Not a lot, but some. Let's go stay at the Hotel Millennium. Yeah. 800 Mira. But I like having full CP, so it's fine. Station never fails to amaze me. Has it already been a month since I stepped off that train? Wow, it has. Anyway, I believe the inspection office submitted the request, right? Yeah, let's go ask him about it. Ticket office. Continue patronage everyone. Da da da. Okay, beverages on the train. Yada yada. Crowded after trains. Where's the inspection office? Good damn question. Over here. Ah. They're late. Excuse me, but are you inspection officer? We're here regarding your support request. Ah, so you're the special support section then. About time. My name's Quattro. I was transferred here from the Imperial Army to work as the station's inspection officer. If you don't mind, I'd like to cut to the chase. Will you accept my request? Yes. You can count on us, Quattro. Could you talk us through the specifics? Very well. But then again, is something wrong? Not really, just not used to cooperating with rookies like you guys. I suppose it's better than if no one showed up at all. Dude, what the hell? We're going out of our way and this is how you treat us? You say something, Red? You are better off ignoring anything, he says. Just to clarify, you submitted a request asking for assistance in an inspection? That's correct. A train bound for Erebonia will be arriving any second now, and I want your help in inspecting the interior of said train. And that would entail, we'll be looking for any passengers or luggage considered too dangerous for Erebonian territory, right? Precisely. I don't normally have to do this on my own, but I woke up to a torrent of sick leaves this morning. That's why I had to issue a request for outside help. That makes sense. Conducting an inspection like this alone would take way too long. Glad you understand. That makes things easier. The Erebonia-bound passenger train will be arriving at platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board the train make their way to the platform. Showtime. Once we're on the platform, I'll explain the specifics of the job. Sorry about the short notice. Now, follow me. Okay then, anyone else expect to turn out? Anyone else expect today to turn out like this? Because I didn't. Can't stand this dude's high and mighty attitude, but he's in a bind. Let's give him a hand. It's settled then. Shall we head down to platform 2? We shall. Allow me to briefly explain the specifics of the task at hand. Please do. We're all ears. I will be assigning each of you a car to inspect. You will speak to every passenger, inspect their luggage, and verify the validity of their entry application. Any passengers found to be carrying an invalid entry application or dangerous goods are to be apprehended immediately. Okay, got it. I'm cool with conducting an inspection, but what do we have passengers... But what do we do when passengers aim their seats during the check? I don't know, but I feel like a bunch of amateurs like ourselves might not be able to cover everybody. Right. Please exercise caution in that regard. Passengers will be notified that they are to remain in their seats for the duration of the inspection. The occasional trickster may try to cause a ruckus in the hopes that we overlook small details during the inspection, so don't get caught off guard. You are certainly strict. Alright, I think I've got the idea now. Although I'm a little bothered that each person has to inspect their own car. Randy and I will definitely be fine on our own, but what about Ellie and Tio? Really? This is the moment you decide to start worrying about us? I'm also an officer, so I'm familiar with the basics of martial arts. Likewise, I will not allow anybody throwing a fit to overpower me. Way to patronize them, Lloyd. They ain't a bunch of weaklings. Hopefully this is a lesson learned. Yeah, I guess that was uncalled for. With that said, are you all ready to commence the inspection? Let's do it. Yes, understood. Good. You are ready. Very well. Without further ado, let's begin the inspection. I'll inspect the first car, so please divide the remaining cars among yourselves. In that case, I'll take car 2. Ellie and Tio and Randy. Take the following 3 cars in that exact order. Roger. Understood. See you later then. Let me remind you that this task will require your full attention. Alright, I've got a train to inspect. There sure are a lot of travelers here. Can't say I'm surprised. I need to make sure and be polite while questioning each person. Oh, an inspector, you say? How am I supposed to buy that? Proof. I demand to see proof. I don't... Really? Wait, that should work. Take a look at this. Lloyd showed the passengers his detective notebook. I'm from Crossville Police Department Special Support Section. We're assisting with inspections today. Police? Guess that checks out. Though doing this is kind of misleading. Well, whatever. Just get it over with. Thanks. Done. Your luggage and papers all look like they're all valid and up to date. Thank you for your cooperation. Skip the pleasantries. Just hurry this inspection up. I'm kind of in a rush. Yeah, not too much longer. Pardon me. I am an assistant inspector. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind letting me check your luggage and your papers? Inspector? Not every day you see one in such a casual getup. Anyway, what's the issue? You find it strange that a woman is traveling alone? Is that it? What? No, that's not. For your information, I wanted nothing more than to go with my boyfriend. But since he dumped me out of the blue, I had no choice but to come alone. But that won't stop me. I'm going to find myself a rich, noble boyfriend somewhere in the Empire. I didn't mean to trigger this story. Well, nothing I can do about it. I'll just listen to her while I finish the inspection. You get it, don't you? Wasn't that, like, so rude of him? Yeah, a real jerk. By the way, your luggage and papers are all good and follow regulations. Thank you for your cooperation. You okay? No, it's fine. It's just, it was refreshing spilling my heart out to you. I can't remember the last time someone listened to my problems. Say, if you want, why don't we run away to Erebonia together? Sorry, I have a job to do. It was nice meeting you. Bro. Pardon me, oh my god, I have trouble saying that sentence. Pardon me, oh my god. Pardon me, I'm an assistant inspector. an assistant. I'm an assistant. I'm an assistant. I am an assistant. I'm an assistant. Right. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind me checking your luggage and entry papers? Ah, yes, of course. Just one moment. Are you okay? Oh, it's nothing. It's just the deep green foliage of the Nox Forest is incredibly charming. Knowing that, I couldn't help but feel a bit giddy before departing. Sounds like you have a nice hobby there. Oops, I accidentally wasted your time, didn't I? An inspection, was it? Oh, yes, that's right. If you'll excuse me, then. Alright, your luggage and papers look good to go. Thank you for your cooperation. No, thank you for your dedication. Now back to my eager anticipation. Excuse me, I'm one of the assistant inspectors. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind me checking your entry papers? Ah, an inspection? I suppose that's fine. What? No way! I have all my panties in my luggage, you know? Good point. Sorry, but you heard the lady. No, hold on, you can't just refuse. It doesn't work like that. It's regulations, so please work with me. I'll show the utmost consideration when inspecting your delicates. So he says. Yeah, you better, mister. This is harder than it looks. All your luggage and carry-ons look good and follow our regulations. Thank you for your cooperation. You're welcome. Now scram! Excuse me, I'm an assistant inspector. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind me checking your luggage and entry papers? An inspector, are you? Very well. Hey, why haven't we left yet? Waiting is boring. Sweet Ados, will this child ever learn patience? Pardon, my son. It's no big deal. Sorry, it'll be a little while longer. Can you be a good kid just for a bit longer while we finish up our job? I guess. That's settled. I should try to wrap this up quickly. Your luggage papers are all up to date and follow regulations. Thank you for your cooperation. Good to hear. Mister, can you pinky promise me you'll hurry up and let the train leave? Hey, you can't just... what am I going to do with you? That should be the last of the passengers. I didn't notice anything suspicious, so I should regroup with the others and report to Mr. Quattro. It was kind of nerve-wracking doing these inspections for the first time. I didn't overlook anyone, did I? We've successfully completed the inspection without incident. Thanks to you, it looks like we'll be able to send this train on its way on schedule. I believe I owe the special support section a proper thank you, don't I? That's okay. You've taught us a lot during this request. Feel free to give us a call if you ever need our help again. I think I'll take you up on that offer. Whew, that was a lot harder than I was anticipating. You can say that again. Although Tio is probably the most exhausted among us. Why do you say that? People thought she was some kind of station mascot and kept smothering her. Station mascot? Are you alright, Tio? Don't tell me you're so traumatized that you can no longer speak. No, not quite. I am experiencing some mental fatigue. I should recover in a bit. Can we leave, please? Yeah, sure. I hope you aren't straining yourself too hard, Tio. Alright. Now we gotta head towards Mainz, which was... Oh, Bumble. Ah, okay. In the... residential street. Man, having super speed moving is just spectacular. Alright, there's the bus. Do we have to take the bus? We're probably gonna walk. That? What's wrong, Tio? Do you hear something again? Yes, increasing sensitivity level. Access. What the heck is that? It was audible, albeit faint. Yup, that's definitely a wolf. Good thing Tio taught us sharp ears or we never would have noticed. Phew. I was able to determine the howl originated in the direction of the mountain path. Approximately 40 cells north-northwest. That's around the midpoint of the path then. Well, crap, that can only mean one thing. Ellie, Tio, I'm sorry. I know you suffered more than enough yesterday. It's okay, Lloyd. I understand. Fate is a cruel mistress. I will survive. Also, I felt as if the howl was some kind of message. Message? How so? What? Because it sounded menacing? I would not call it menacing. Rather, it seemed filled with determination. I'm sorry. I am having difficulty finding an appropriate way to describe it. That's okay. Anyway, there's a good chance it'll escape if the CGF steps in. Let's see if we can track it down on our own. Yes, Tio's analysis is giving us a solid lead. We'll be traveling on rough terrain, so we should prepare before we leave. Definitely. Also, we should finish up any support requests before meeting with the Maine's mayor. Let's begin searching the mountain path once we're fully prepared. Alrighty, let's wrap things up and have ourselves a fun hike, eh? Let's not. Alright, here we go. No chests. No chests. Just animals. Club 'em. Oh wait, I don't need to analyze them. I have. Yeah, I don't need to analyze them. I have information. That was kind of a bit of a waste of, well, everything, actually. I don't have information equipped. What? What kind of shoddy operation is this? What kind of crappy operation is this? Protection. I can only do it on her turn? That's kinda janky. Music trivia. This area's music was composed by Sonata between Trails in the Sky FC and SC during Guruman and Xanadu's next developments, codename XPO92-2. Okay, cool trivia. All the like. Okay, well, give her blind. Give her some Aerosicle. Friggin' oh boy, folks, we have achieved aerial. We have achieved maximum magic. But sometimes we don't need to cast said magics. Sometimes we just need to go. Oh, that sucks. Back beam Zanba. Oh, it's mine. Finish it up, Rando. Randito Bandito. Giving him the old business. I love it when Randy gives him the old business. Better than the new business. Randy's movement plus range is just great. Alright, getting some good ingredients out of these guys. Oh no, I have been
私の番ね。エニグマ駆動。あ、
行くぜ。
任せて。私の番です。そこです。
行くぜ。俺の番エリア。よし、もう大丈夫だ。セイディア。やっとセイと。よし、上げていこうぜ。
さてと。ドライブ開始。
任せろ。ありがとう。
行きます。任せて。
俺の番だな。行くぞ。
さてと。
よし、行くぞ。
私のそこです。
So far, so good.
俺の番だエリア。まだまだいける。
Dang, I was hoping to get just a little bit more EXP out of that.
ここなら釣れそうだな。
Let's not reminisce. Let's just do some fish.
それ。
Let's not do any fish. Let's just get out of here. Alright. A couple of chests on the map.
やっはセイト。よし、上げていこうぜ。任せてくれ。
任せて。さてと。
任せ。
はい、
俺の番で。これが俺たちの力だ。やっと。やっ
私のそこ。
任せてくれ。行くぜ。
私のそこです。
俺の番だ。私
そこです。
行くぜ。甘いってろ。甘いってろ。よし。
行きます。そこです。良いデータが取れました。
Oh, that's right. Freaking Lloyd and Randy got to do that boss fight.
Sa さてと、そこです。データ収集終了しました。
Getting a good amount of seepage around here. You find a notebook with a gauntlet on it. You decide to leave it in case the owner comes back. Or I could take it with me and be like, haha, silly racers. Blah. Oh, excuse me. Nice, okay. Good to roll. Dang.
もらったぜ。
さてと、
行くぜ。任せてくれ。させるか。
さて、そこ。
俺の番だな。やほ。
さてと、
甘いってろ。
私の
俺の番。行くぞ。
So stun break is actually a spectacular move.
まあ、こんなもんかね。
I should use it more. Wow, this is amazing. What a fantastic view. I've knew a place so beautiful existed in Crossbell. It feels as if I hadn't been walking at all. With Mother Nature out here in full force, it's hard to believe that a big old metropolis is waiting just a little ways back. Crossbell's a bizarre place, eh? Oh, whoops, wasn't trying to trash talk your guys home. No, it's fine, I kinda get what you're trying to say, Randy. I mean, I lived in the Calvin Republic for over 2 years, but compared to there, Crossbell can definitely seem odd at times. Agreed, I also traveled to numerous countries while I was studying abroad, and no matter where I went, they always placed importance on adhering to tradition and the beauty of nature. While that may all be true, I do not particularly dislike Crossbell, not in the slightest. Both the positive and the negative aspects make it a captivating place to live. Tio, thank you. Well, there's definitely something special about it, that's for sure. Think about it. We had nothing to do with each other, yet we somehow all gathered together because of this place. Indeed. Right, the special support section owes its existence to Crossbell. When you put it like that, Crossbell's shortcomings seem insignificant. There it is again. It was much more distinct that time. Any idea which way it came from? Please give me a moment.
Access.
10 cells to the northwest. Cross-analyzing it with the map. It should be located in the middle of the mountain path's fork. Got it, let's head over there then. Hi.
かかってきなさい。さてと、そこです。
任せてくれ、レディア。
そこ。
おっしゃ。よし、そう。
そこ。さあ、先を急ぎましょう。
There we go.
負けられない。任せろ。
So that's good.
行くぞ。
私の番ね。
Oh, so it is only for her.
はい。
Kind of annoying.
私の番です。ドライブ開始。さて。
よし。そう。任せろ。
Ariel is great.
任せろ。おととい来やがれってな。
Freaking Ariel is a great spell.
えいっと。やっは。えいってや。みんな立て直すぞ。
お返しよ。さてと。エニグマ駆動。エニグマ駆動。
行くぜ。エニグマ駆動。
Enigma Kudo.
ほら。
さてと。ドライブ開始。みんな始まりました。
俺の番だな。エリア。
さてと。
よし。エニグマ任せろ。駆動。甘いってろ。
Not too bad.
や。
行きます。そこです。
任せてくれ。任せろぜ。任せてくれ。
はい、そこです。
行くぜ。
任せて。
Especially since missing now
なんと
means
かなっ
getting
たわ
it
ね。
back. I used to be an adventurer like you, then I took an arrow to the key. Alright, that's Mosey. Ah, yes, of course.
やっはセットエイトよっしゃ畳みかけるぞ
Alright, easy.
さて行きます。
行くぞ任せてきてやよしもう大丈夫だ
Oh boy. Master chest, let's go. Oh!
速攻で蹴りをつけるマジかよ
さてみんな撤退しましょう。回り込まれた。さてみんなごきげんよう。
I just did the mashing and my bitch ass got punished for it. Reading comprehension, do I have it? Nope. Friggin' just got slaughtered. We'll come back for you, my guys.
セットよエイト
Oh, that's a nice looking waterfall. Is this the fork in the road you were talking about, Tio? Can't say I noticed any traces of a wolf around here. It's possible it may have moved elsewhere again. I know the path to the left will take us to Mains, but I'm not sure about the right. Based on the database information, details on that path are unknown. It might prove beneficial to investigate it for the CPD's records. Yeah, might as well. Let's check it out before committing to Mains.
セイハエイティアよーし一気に行くぞはい
そう
行くぞエイティア
私の番ね。みんな
おっしゃー
チャンスで皆さんお願い。そこで
行くぞさあ
よかった。
Friggin' pain and suffering. Suffering and pain.
So
よっしゃー畳みかけるぞ
ほら
よーし
やった
よーし
私の番ね。みんな行きます。
任せてくれや
さてそこさてと
行くぜ
はいそこです。
任せてくれよしもう大丈夫だ
そこ
Huh.
しまった立て直さないと。
俺の番だな
私
I guess my tail can
そ
still.
こです。
任せろ甘いってろ
なんとかなったわね。さて
任せよし
Being on the ground. Hey, Mirage, keep it 10. Neat. Oh. There's an last one we gotta take.
手強いぞ気をつけろ
Weak to fire, not so weak to wind.
エニグマ駆動。さてとエニグマ駆動。
よしみんな一気に俺の番だなよしさせるか
さてエニグマ駆動。エニグマ駆動。
行くぜ行くぞさせるか
エニグマ
俺の番だな。させるか。おっしゃー。そこだ。任せてくれ。させるか。
さてと
行くぜ。そこだ。
私の番です。分析を開始します。しました。
任せてくれ。エリ
はい。
ア。おっしゃー。
さてと
これが俺たちの力だ。
Alright, poison and burn and stun. Statuses. Hit 2 and evade 2. Nice.
えいは。
Buttons. Good old Randy.
セイト。えいでや。セイト。えいと。えいは。やってや。よっしゃ、畳みかけるぞ。
Macho Man Randy Savage.
俺のバッフン。
さてと
行くぞ。やっほ。
さてとそこはい。
おっしゃー。よし。さあ。
私の番ね。行きます。
俺の番。任せてくれ。
さて行きます。
甘いってろ。俺の番だな。
Randy's just
私
taking
の
him
番
in.
そこなんとかなったわね。
Freaking love Randy.
えいは。
Freaking plowing him.
よっしゃ、畳みかけるぞ。
今だわ。みんなお肉はいっ
任せろ。ふん。ちょろいぜ。せいは。えいってや。俺の番だな。さあ。
任せそこ行きます。
ここだ。よっしゃ。
ここです。
おととい来やがれってな。
Charge. Pure Ball. Chest messaging rates may apply. Inside the chest, you discover the secret of the city of Chestbell. The secret city of Chestbell. Neat. I love secret cities.
よし。一気に行くぞ。
今だみんなお肉はいっ私の番。
Yeah, the team rush.
せいと。
The team rush thing makes random encounters go quite a bit faster. Oh, Rosenberg Studio, keep out. What is this place? Something certainly feels off about it. It almost strikes me as abandoned, but it looks like someone's living here. Oh, check it out. Rosenberg Studio, keep out. Rosenberg? Does that ring any bells, Ellie? Yes, it does. It's a very famous doll studio known for making many valuable antiques. I've been told there's a very talented doll maker living here. Dang, who knew a place like that would be all the way out here? I have actually heard of that name before. If I'm not mistaken, his dolls are usually sold at auctions for extraordinarily high prices. That's true. I've only seen a few pieces of his work, and the price is certainly warranted. I can't help but agree with Randy. I knew he operated around Crossville, but I never guessed to be from such a remote place. A talented doll maker, you said. If the sign is any indication, he's not very open to strangers. Would he be willing to speak to us in the first place? If you're looking for Grandpa, he's not here. Ren? Huh? A girl? Where'd she come from? Could she be living at the studio? Teehee. Good day, everyone. Who might you four be? What did you do to my Ren? Have you some business with the studio? About that. There's no need to be suspicious of us. We're with the Crossbell Police Department. Oh, you're police officers? Funny, I've never seen the police wander outside of the city before. Are you patrolling this area now? Not exactly. You see, we didn't come here on an official patrol. Actually, we were hoping to ask someone about the local monsters. Monsters? What kind of monster are you curious about? They're canines. Wolves, we think. Has your grandfather talked about monsters like that before? I'm afraid not, miss. But I do think I heard some howling in the distance earlier. Could that have been the wolves you were looking for? It's definitely possible. You said your grandfather was away, so does that mean the studio is empty? Yes, that's correct. He did tell me he would return late in the evening, though. Really? Can't stay and wait on him. I know we already told you, but I want to stress this. There are extremely dangerous monsters running around here. Would you mind staying inside until your grandfather comes back? It would give us some peace of mind, at least. I don't mind, but I think following you all will be much more entertaining. What? You're playing tag with that big wolf, aren't you? Or is hide and seek a better description? Either way, it looks quite fun. I'm almost jealous of you. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Haha, you've got spunk, kid. Hold on, we're still not 100% sure of what we're chasing down, so taking you along is completely out of the question. I'm sorry. Again, would you mind staying inside for us? How boring. If only he was prepared, then I wouldn't be so bored. Oh well, perhaps I should leave it at that for today and go mess with Freckles a bit more. Or maybe playing in the Glass Castle would be a better choice. Mess with who? What is the Glass Castle? I'm simply talking to myself. Oh, silly me, I haven't introduced myself. Please, call me Ren. In truth, there's someone else I would love to introduce you to, but unfortunately, his right leg was broken and being patched up by Grandpa right now. I'm sorry to hear that. Is he talking about one of her dolls or something? The wolf seems to be quite the smarty pants. I wanted to play with him for a bit, but I'm already a grown-up. I won't be too selfish this time. Special support section, keep up the hard work, okay? Thanks. You be careful now, Ren. She was quite the unique one, wasn't she? Is she actually the granddaughter of the famous Rosenberg doll maker? Guess so. She was strangely mature for her age, don't you think? I thought she was simply adorable. Her ambiguous way of speaking might just be part of her charm. Lloyd, did I say something wrong? What's with that look on your face? Are you worried about Ren's safety? No, that's not it. Right before she left, didn't she refer to us as the special support section? Oh, now that you mention it, we didn't introduce ourselves as such, did we? How the hell would a little girl like her know about us? Well, it's possible that she recognized us through the Crossbell Times, and if that's the case, it's not unlikely she'd know who we are. Still, I think there's more to her than meets the eye. I concur. Anyway, it doesn't look like the wolves have made their way up here. Let's head back for now and keep making our way towards Mainz. Yes, let's. Good old Ren. I love Ren. Ren's great. Yeah, the party combo rush attack. 4 attacks in 1 is an AoE? Sounds good to me. A good way to get a lot of defense too. Because it takes, if you get the right advantage, it takes mere moments. Let's take it down. Let's not take it down. Oh, that's fair. Y'all wanna stop missing everything? Blast him with fire. Don't blast him with nothing. Information's not as good as I was hoping it would be.
ええ、そこ。さあ、先を急ぎましょう。
Let's make our way to Mainz. Mainz in our way downtown, walking fast, beating ass to the ground.
みんな、
俺の番だよ。
私の番ね。私の番です。
ここだ。よっしゃー。行くぞ。そう。
さて、私の番、そこです。
よっしゃー。おととい来やがれってな。
Maybe my buses come by like once an hour. It would be nice if we could use it right now. It's a little annoying how relaxed these two are. Well, we have a mayor's granddaughter, freaking an engineer, and detective, and a crossbow guardian force former member. So yeah, we're gonna be relaxed. Ellie. I hope they don't expect me to run all the way back and turn that quest in. A tunnel, eh? Things look sturdy enough to not collapse on us, so that's good. Though I get the feeling this place was used to mine septium, don't you think? Yeah, I'd be surprised if it wasn't. If I remember my history, these tunnels were constructed just before Crossbow became an autonomous state. In that case, this tunnel dates back 70 years ago. Then again, Crossbow has a reputation for being rich in septium, right? Correct, so rich that the Empire and Republic have wars over it. Septium yields are still bountiful to this day, making it one of Crossbow's most valuable resources. But given the advancements in mining technology and the discovery of septium veins, it's not as alluring as it once was. Huh, I wasn't aware of that. Commercially, it's the backbone of a modern crossbow, isn't it? There it is again. The thing must be real close, just by the echo. Can you pinpoint its location, Tio? Of course. I've got it. I traced the sound waves from the exit of this tunnel. Good work. Let's go. Oh. More fire. Not bad. Getting some good stuff here. Oh, I just oh, that's really starting to piss him off. Everything just wants to be burned alive, huh? Being able to poison the enemy is super helpful. That's a lot of freaking secret we've got. Let's go down here. Take this octopus.
先を急ぎましょう。
I don't remember this path. Huh, there's some kind of shortcut to Mainz? I'm not sure, I don't see it on the map. Regardless, the sound did not come from this direction. Should we turn back? Yeah, we have to chase that echo. Dang.
任せてくれ。
そこ。はい。
行くぜ。よし。や。まだまだいける。
Alright, guess we gotta chase that echo. Oh my goodness.
行くぞ。
Oh, yeah.
はい。さてて。
俺の番だ。
私そこ。
行くぜ。おととい来やがるってな。
Hey, leveling up and learning new attacks. I guess you could say the contents of this chest add up to 0. Ooh.
かかってきなさい。はい。行きます。
任せろ。
Crash bomb. Oh.
ほらよ。
お返しです。
任せてくれ。みんな一気に行くぞ。
ダメです。
甘いってろ。
お返しよ。
任せてくれ。
任せて。助かりました。
そこだ。任せろ。
任せて。みんな助かりました。はい。分析を開始しました。
マジかよ。任せてくれ。
私の番で。
Oh, Randy's down. When the hell did that happen?
それ。行くぞ。
そこ。さてと。
おっしゃー。そこだ。行くぞ。
さてと。みんな助かりました。私ここです。
おしく。よし。もう大丈夫だ。
The huge blind was super helpful though. What a time to learn Crash Bomb. Engineer boots. Police brutality is not.
敵集団との戦闘を開始。私の番です。
行くぜ。ほらよ。甘いってろ。
お返しです。
任せてくれ。そこだ。よし。やろう。
私の
甘いってろ。俺の番だな。
任せて。そこ。はい。
よし。そう。俺の番だな。
Yeah, blinding them and just countering them to get extra CP back is great.
俺の番。まあこんなもんかね。
I'm doing a little bit of AoE damage, isn't too bad either. Hey! There it is. Moo back at you, Wolfman. Stay on guard. That streak of void first, just like the legendary Divine Wolf. Well, finally decided to come out and play, eh? No way we're getting away now. Come on, let's hurry and neutral. Wait a moment, please. I do not sense any hostility. Yeah? Let me handle this, please. Wait, Tio! You out of your mind? Calm down, I will be fine. We finally meet. I feel as though you've been seeking us. Is there perhaps a message you wish to relay? Is that so? My hypothesis was essentially correct then. Tio? You can understand it? More or less. What is your message? Oh, that means... No! Crap, he's escaping! Gee, she's like a friggin' mountain goat. What did he say, Tio? It definitely seemed like he was trying to tell us something. I can only piece it together from his nuances. The final fragment lies ahead. The rest is in your hands. That should be it. The final fragment? Indeed, that is as much as I can understand. Whether we decide to believe him is our decision, though. Well, yeah, that goes without saying. The final fragment lies ahead. In other words, are we near the last piece of info we need about the attacks? Wait a minute. Let's assume Tio's translation is, in fact, true. Is it really fine to believe that wolf without any supporting evidence? Fair point. He and his friends are the perps behind the attack, yeah? Who gives a hoot if they're intelligent? They're probably trying to throw us for a loop. No, I disagree. I'm fairly positive that wolf isn't one of our culprits. Really? You serious? What makes you think that? Well, something stood out to me. He didn't have the blood-red eyes. According to the testimonies at Armorica and St. Ursula, there were no mentions of howling. Also, Lighten claims the wolf-like monsters that ambushed him at the hospital roof had a pitch black appearance. And now that you mention it, lots of inconsistencies with our wolf pal. Right, but that doesn't necessarily mean we can cross him off our list of suspects. It's possible he's the leader and is commanding the Black Wolves to do his dirty work. Pecks tend to have an alpha, so you may be right. Still, if he isn't responsible for the attacks, we'll need to adjust our thought process. There are now two different groups of wolves acting on their own. Yeah, that's a safe assumption. Not only that, but he may very well may have been a divine wolf like the one from the legends. And in that case, those black wolves which we know squat about are causing this whole mess. Yep, sure makes sense. I also feel like that is a likely scenario. And then, like I previously mentioned, I sense no hostility from the wolf. Yeah, I think I'm on board. The final fragment lies ahead. By ahead, do you think he was referring to Mainz? Yeah, I can't see what else it'd be. We're almost there, so let's keep pushing for a little longer, okay? Yes, let's. Ain't we forgetting something? The rest is in your hands. Kind of pretentious, isn't it? He too good to give us a paw? That may be true, actually. I did get the impression he was being condescending. Well, nothing we can do about that. Let's get back on track and put an end to this investigation. Right, I feel like we're on the cusp of making a breakthrough. Indeed. But I'm gonna go see if I can actually go through that area now that we chase the Echo. Be right back. Alright. Still can't go down that pathway yet.
Yeah, go!
Mina, chance yo. Also. 私の番です。分析を開始しました。
Oh, fire and earth, but this is everything else. Getting all the Seapith, which I can then turn into big money.
さあ、かかってこい。
私の番ね。
It's just so scary. Avoid being Natsu's actor from Fairy Tail.
任せて。なんとかなったわね。
I hit you first.
任せてくれ。みんな、行ったよし。先に進もう。
Oh, the friggin' fact that, unlike the Sky series, unlike the fact of the Sky series, we don't have guaranteed escape in this one. So if we find something scary, we gotta either deal with it, or deal with it. Your investigation into the theft of this chest comes up empty. Much like the chest itself, you conveniently ignore the fact that you are the thief. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't steal nothing. How dare you accuse me of such a thing?
おっしゃぜ。
はい、そこです。
任せてくれよ。
任せて。
任せろ。俺の番さ。よし、もう大丈夫だ。
Oh, I can't go that way. I can't get G-Flask. But I want to get E-Flask. Maine's Mining Town. Town of Maine's Mining. In Der Siegel. A town filled with rich septium deposits. So, this is Maine's. It isn't a rather inaccessible place, is it not? Yeah, I gotta agree. It reminds me of Amoroka Village. The gap between here and the city is nothing to laugh about. Yes, the mining operation looks to be more or less fully developed. Hold on, what's the deal with that black vehicle over there? Is it used for transferring septium deposits or something? Don't think that's a little too heavy duty for something like that? It appears to be a special transport vehicle designed by the Empire's Reinford Company. Their latest model on top of that. If it's actually cutting edge, it must have cost a fortune. Perhaps it's the town mayor's private car? It's a possibility. Either way, we should try visiting him before anything else. Hopefully he can shed some light on the circumstances regarding the monster attack here in Maine's. Because I'm skeptical, I'm actually going to run back to Crossbell and turn in the quest. So, and then we're going to call it here in Maine's. So, we'll be right back. Alright, before we do that, we're gonna give an attempt at this chest. We're gonna do a stratagem.
Ha! もらったぜ。
お返しです。正確に行きます。ガンナーモードを起動します。
俺の番だな。こいつはどうだい？チムゾンゲイル。マジかよ。
Alright, no, this is not going to work. Oh, hell no, this is not going to work.
なんとかしない。ダメです。そんな。
Annihilated. Alright, back to Crossbell for real now. Alright, we're back. So I turned in the quest, but I also did something else. I sold all of my Space and Mirage Seepith to IBC, freaking to buy Randy the Passionate Rouge for 25 strength and 5 speed, so now he is just freaking a physical attack monster. That being said, we're gonna leave it off here. Until then, everybody, this has been Ark Nova, playing Trails from Zero. Stay cool.